Hi, good evening, everyone. Are you able to hear me? Great, that's great. Thank you for joining in today for the quiz. It's a football quiz. It's called Goal, and I hope everyone is geared up for the quiz. What prizes are at stake? The winner takes home rupees 1,500 bucks for the runners up. Okay, so we are Quizarc, and please subscribe to our channel for more such live quizzes. We come up with many live quizzes and on this channel, so please stay subscribed to our channel. We are Quizarc on Instagram, where we share daily trivia, questions, and much more. So I hope you're connected to us on Instagram. So we will be sharing our the various new quizzes and even daily trivia. Okay, and we are also live on www.quizarc.com, where we share about our upcoming events and various other nitty-gritties of quizzing. I will quickly share the rules of the quiz. 20 question, a mixture of text, pictures, audio, video will be presented on YouTube with hints, answers to be shared in the Google form, which has been shared to you. The Google form will be opened when the first question gets live, and the point to be noted is that there is no negative marking, plus 10 for each correct answer. Do not write anything in the comments when the quiz is live. The form will be closed 1 minute after the presentation is over. In case of ties, time taken will be given priority. Okay, so these are the rules. I hope you have the form with you. We will be opening the forms now. So the Google form is open. You can check the link. The form is open. Fill in your details and we will be good to go right around now. Great. So I hope you have filled in your names and the other details in the Google form. Yogesh Singh, the form has been shared in the group. You can check the form from the group. The rules have been discussed, and so without further ado, let's begin the quiz. This is the first question. And everyone, please do not write anything in the chat box when the quiz is live. We will be discussing all the answers after the quiz. If anyone writes anything in the chat box when the quiz is live, they will be immediately removed from the quiz. Okay, I hope the rules are clear. And this is the first question. We are starting with a simple one. These were the giant cutouts of Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lionel Messi, which even FIFA tweeted before the World Cup. You just need to fill up the blank. World Cup fever has hit dash. Just fill up the blank, and the first question you will get 10 marks if you are correct. That is the first question. We will be quickly moving on to question number 2. Question number 2 is a text-based question. As a refugee of war, he learned to play football in a hotel car park where he had to be mindful of landmines. The hotel had no access to electricity or any running water either. But his love for football grew stronger, and over 20 years after his country declared their independence, the refugee that fled the war-torn country was awarded with the Ballon d'Or. Who is this refugee footballer? Just the name of this footballer will do. That will fetch you your points for question number 2. A footballer who had to learn football in a war-torn country in a hotel without any electricity or water. Okay, that is question number 2. Moving on to question number 3.
Los asesinos después de cada disparo le gritaban gracias por el autogol. Tenía toda una vida por delante.
You just saw a little clip from an upcoming Netflix series. You need to tell me which this Netflix series is about which footballer. I will play the video once again. Just pay attention to the entire video and tell me the name of the footballer about which this series is made.
Los asesinos después de cada disparo le gritaban gracias por el autogol. Tenía toda una vida por delante.
Okay, that was question number 3 about a footballer about whom a Netflix series is being made. That was question number 3. Mark your answers, write down your answers in the Google form which has been given to you. Do not wait for all the questions to be over, because I'll be closing the form. I'll be closing the Google form 1 minute after the 20 questions are over. You won't get much time, so fill up the Google form simultaneously. Moving on to question number 4. The Super Classico is known worldwide as one of the fiercest and most important derbies. The Daily Telegraph and the Daily Mirror ranked this as the biggest club rivalry in world football. The fans of these teams refer to their opponent fans as chickens and little pigs. Which two teams are involved in this rivalry? This is about the Super Classico, one of the fiercest rivalries in world football. You just need to tell which two teams are involved in this matchup, in this fierce rivalry. That is question number 4. Just the name of the two teams are needed. Minor spelling mistakes are fine. We won't be deducting any marks for that, but we need to know that you know the answer. That is the only thing that matters. That is question number 4. The two teams involved in Super Classico. Moving on to question number 5. In 2000, An Jung-won became the first South Korean footballer to play in Italy's Serie A. But his golden goal in extra time against Italy in the 2002 World Cup resulted in cancellation of his contract by his club, whose owner remarked, "I have no intention of paying salary to someone who has ruined Italian football." You need to tell me which club was this. The name of the club which terminated the contract with John Von after his golden goal against Italy in the 2002 World Cup. The name of the club is needed here. That is question number 5. Just the name of the club, and if it's correct, you get full 10 points. Okay. Slowly moving on to the next question, which is this. This is a connect question. You see 3 famous players, you 3 very famous, very familiar faces on your screen. You need to give me a connect between them. And this is an exhaustive list, and moreover, this is also in chronological order. That is, the first one on the left happened first, then the second, then the third. That means this is an exhaustive list. These are the only 3 people in this list, and it's also in chronological order from left to right. A simple connection would suffice between these 3 very, very famous football players. We are done with question 6. Question number 7 is coming up on your screens right around now. This is a style of play mostly seen in Spain's football, characterized by short passing and movement, working the ball through various channels and maintaining possession. The late Spanish broadcaster Andres Montes is generally credited with coining and popularizing the phrase during his television commentary of the 2006 World Cup. Can you tell me which phrase is this? This type of play, mostly familiar in Spain, is characterized by short passing, working the ball through various channels, and maintaining possession. The term was given by Andres Montes, the person who you see in this photo. You just need to give which phrase is this. This familiar phrase from the land of Spain. Okay, question number 7 is done and dusted. Moving on to question number 8. Once again, you see another familiar footballer on your screens. You need to tell me this outfit, which is being worn by this footballer, is inspired by whom? Bear in mind, you do not have to identify this footballer. That is not the question. The question is, this outfit, which we see him wearing, is inspired by whom? Plain and simple, straightforward question. Anyone who is commenting on the chat box would be removed. Please do not comment anything on the chat box when the quiz is on, and you are automatically disqualified from the quiz. Question 8 is done. We'll be moving on to question number 9. Answer in the Google form which has been shared. Question number 9 is coming up on your screens.
Before we get into it, congratulations on your recent engagement.
Thank you very much. We're both very excited.
You're engaged to somebody now who has a list of achievements that could only be matched by yours. So on your side, you have won 2 World Cups, an Olympic gold medal, 1 Ballon d'Or. Sue on her side has won 4 WNBA titles, 4 Olympic gold medals, and 4 FIBA World Cups. Question is, in the IKEA bookshelf, who gets to put the trophy?
Okay, a very simple question. You just need to identify who is the person who is being interviewed. Okay, this is the Trevor Noah show, and he is interviewing a very famous footballer. You just need to tell me the name. I will play the video once again.
Before we get into it, congratulations on your recent engagement.
Thank you very much. We're both very excited.
You're engaged to somebody now who has a list of achievements that could only be matched by yours. So on your side, you have won 2 World Cups, an Olympic gold medal, 1 Ballon d'Or. Sue on her side has won 4 WNBA titles, 4 Olympic gold medals, and 4 FIBA World Cups. Question is, in the IKEA bookshelf, who gets to put the trophy?
Very simple question about a very decorated footballer. That was question number 9. Moving on to the 10th question of this quiz. The 10th question is another connect question. You see 3 images on your screen. You need to give a connection between them. The connection is obviously related to football, since this is a football quiz. So think laterally and give the connection between the 3 images that you see on the screen. Question number 10. A simple connection between 3 images is what is required. The simple answer would fetch you points. Hint would be, do not take the images literally. You need to make a lateral connection with football. That is everything that I can say. That was question number 10. We have moved to the halfway mark of this quiz. You have 10 more questions. And once again, I remind you to write the answers simultaneously in the Google form that has been given to you, because the form would be closing in 1 minute after the 20th question is over. Okay, we are going to the 11th question. So you see fans of a certain football club here chanting about someone. referring to him as he. So you need to tell this song is being sung as a tribute to whom? Pay due diligence to the words of the song that is being sung, and the answer might be crystal clear to you. I will be playing the video once again. Great. That was question number 11. The name of the person about whom this song is being sung would fetch you points for this question. We'll be quickly moving on to the next question. India qualified by default for the 1950 FIFA World Cup as a result of the withdrawal of all their scheduled opponents. But lack of financial assistance to purchase tickets, including the prospects of a very long sea journey, meant that the team never made it to Brazil. But a myth was perpetrated as the reason behind India's exclusion to cover up the disastrous decision of the AIFF. You need to tell what was this myth. So this is a question about Indian football, a longish question which tells you the story of the 1950s FIFA World Cup where India did qualify but couldn't make it. It seems like that a myth was propagated to cover up the shortcomings of the AIFF, the All India Football Federation. You need to tell me what is the myth. A plain and simple short answer with a few keywords would fetch you points. You do not need to write a long paragraph or anything. Just a few keywords and the point is all yours. Question number 12, longish one, but a very simple one with a very simple answer. Moving on to question number 13. Question number 13 is another connect question. Once again, you see three people on your screen. Two of them very popular, one not as much. But what we need in your answer is the connection between all the three people in this photo. Obviously, once again, this would be a footballing connect. There would be something related to football as the answer. And once again, a plain and simple answer is what is required. You see three people, you need to give a connection between them. What connects the three people in this slide? Okay, question number 13. Let's see for how many this proves to be a lucky one. Let's see how many of you can crack this correctly. We will be moving on to the next question of this quiz. This photo was recently shared on Instagram by the lady who you see in this photo with the caption, "Yes, I do, te amo para sempre," and she tagged a certain person, X. ID X, the same person whose face has been blanked here. And bear in mind that we need the full name of this person. If you write the first name or the last name, that won't do. We need the full name of this person for you to get points for this question. You need to be very specific for this one. Hint would be this was shared very, very recently. I would say 1 or 2 days back. And obviously there is a football connect. I shouldn't be reiterating that so much because this is a football quiz. So just identify who would be X, and that would fetch you the full points. X, and we need the full name. That can also be treated as a hint since we said we need a full name. That was question 14. We have 6 more questions to go. Question number 15 is up on your screens right around now.
Sorry, boss.
Okay, so the question is plain and simple. You hear the footballer remarking in the last segment, "Sorry, boss." You just need to tell me who is the boss. Okay, simple. I'll be playing the video once again.
Sorry, boss.
Great. Just tell me the name of the boss, and if that's correct, you will get 10 full points for this. Very, very easy question, one of the simplest questions of this quiz. And we are in the final half of the quiz, the final 5 questions. The 16th question would be up on your screens right now. He played as a goalkeeper in Jamaican parish leagues in the 1960s. In 1964, he played in a schoolboy international versus Brazil, which Jamaica drew 1-1. He later became a FIFA referee and officiated a World Cup qualifier between El Salvador and the Netherlands in 1988. You need to tell me who is this person. Someone who played as a goalkeeper in Jamaica when he was young. He also officiated a football match, a World Cup qualifier between El Salvador and Netherlands in 1988. You need to tell me who is this person. Okay, question 16 is done. Question number 17 would be coming up on your screens. His trademark goal celebration, posing with his arms folded and hands tucked under his armpits, was inspired by his younger brother Ethan, who would celebrate in this manner after beating him at FIFA video games. You need to tell me who is this person. This person's trademark goal celebration, posing with his arms folded and hands tucked under his armpits, which became an iconic pose, was inspired actually by his younger brother Ethan, who you see in the photo here, and how he celebrated his win after beating this person in question in FIFA video games. You need to tell me the name of the person. Who is this person? Plain and simple. Seventeenth question is over, and we'll be moving to question number 18.
On June 30th, 2002, the same day as the World Cup final in Japan, there was another final between the two lowest ranked teams.
Okay, here a story is being told about the same day on 2002 during which the World Cup final was being played in Japan. There was another match which was being played between the two lowest ranked teams, which has been shown here. You need to tell me which two teams were involved in this match. This is a part of a documentary which is called The Other Final, and this was portrayed very beautifully in this documentary. The names of the two teams which were involved in this game is needed. I will play the video once again.
On June 30th, 2002, the same day as the World Cup final in Japan, there was another final between the two lowest ranked teams.
Okay, that was question number 18. The name of both the teams which were involved in this match, the two lowest ranked teams in the world at that time, is what is needed as the answer. The final two questions of this quiz are coming up. Question number 19, the penultimate one, is this. This city is the world's largest producer of hand-sewn footballs, with local factories manufacturing 40 to 60 million footballs a year, amounting to roughly 70% of world production. Which city is this? Plain and simple answer is required. Which city produces around 70% of world's football? A very, very famous city in football world, and just the name of the city would fetch you full marks for this question, one of the simplest questions of this quiz. And with that, we are moving on to the final, the 20th question. The 20th question is an audio question, so listen to it carefully. Let's go. So a tune was being played here. This is a two-part question. You need to first tell me who is playing this tune and what tune is it? Okay? I'll be playing this once again. Pay close attention to the music, to the sounds which are coming from the background, everything, and your answer would be staring right back at you. You need to identify the person and what tune is it. I'll be playing this question once again. Great. So with that, we have come to the end of our quiz. You have 1 minute to submit the answers. Let's start. Keep submitting the answers, and we'll be discussing all the answers to the questions after this. No, not the original composer, the person who was playing the tune. Sorry, no, we won't be replaying any of the questions. Last 10 seconds. Submit your answers fast. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, the form is closed. Now let's discuss the answers. Everyone, you can write the answers in the chat box, and let's see how many you got correct. The first question was this, one of the simplest questions. Which city or which place is this, which state is this, which has been blanked in this FIFA tweet? Swapnil, Ashwin, Satyaranjan, everyone is correct. This is indeed Kerala. When football fever hit Kerala, they put out cutouts of these three players, Neymar, Messi, and Ronaldo, on the Pulavur river. And after a certain point of time, both Ronaldo and Neymar's cutouts were dismantled, but Messi's remained till the end. Okay, great. Kerala, Pulavur river is correct. Kerala would fetch you points. That was the first question. The second question was this: the refugee of this war-torn nation who learnt football from his hotel where he had no access to. Ashwin, Ayushman Dubey says Luka Modric. Partha Pratim Kashyap says Luka Modric. Nikash Kothari says Luka Modric. Luka Modric is indeed the correct answer. His childhood was disrupted by the Croatian War of Independence. Even his grandfather was killed by the Serbian rebels. But from that, he learned how to play football from this hotel ground, and then he became this amazing footballer. A really inspirational story. That is Luka Modric. Question number 2. Moving on, the third question was this
Los
video.
asesinos después de cada disparo le gritaban gracias por el autogol. Tenía toda una vida por delante.
This was a Netflix series. Raghav Gupta says Escobar, Anirudh Kumaran says Andres Escobar, Utkarsh Pant, Andres Escobar. Escobar is actually the correct answer. Andres Escobar was this Colombian footballer who made an own goal in this 1994 FIFA World Cup against USA, and because of which he was killed by the Medellin cartel of Colombia, and his life has been documented in this Netflix miniseries, The Final Score, which is coming. Andres Escobar is indeed the correct answer. The next question was this one: the Super Clasico, one of the highest ranked derbies, one of the highest ranked football rivalry in the world, is between which countries? Satya Ranjan says Boca Juniors versus River Plate. Ayushman Dubey says River Plate versus Boca Juniors versus River Plate. Indeed, that is the correct answer. The two clubs, the two Buenos Aires clubs of Boca Juniors and River Plate, among whom this Super Clasico is played. Actually, Clasico, that term comes from Argentina, where this term was given to all the derbies, and Super Clasico because these teams were very popular. So the El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona came up later after this. So Boca Juniors and River Plate would fetch you full points. Moving on to the next question about Ahn Jung-won, who was the first South Korean footballer to play in Serie A. Which club denied his services after he won the match for South Korea? Perugia, Swapnil Samanta, Utkarsh Pant, Ayushman Dubey, Bindu Rajiv. Perugia is indeed the correct answer. So Perugia is currently relegated to Serie B, and this person, Jung-hwan, he later became an entertainer after his career was over as a footballer on account of these incidents. The next question was this: connection between these three footballers. The three footballers you would be definitely knowing: Cristiano Ronaldo, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and goal in every minute. Indeed, Ryan Ashraf, Aditya Sharma, Partha Pratim Kashyap. Indeed, goal in every minute is the correct answer. So Cristiano Ronaldo achieved this first in 2014. In the same year, Zlatan Ibrahimovic did this, and later in 2021, Luis Suarez also scored a goal in, was the third player to score a goal in every minute. The first to the 90th minute of the football match. Seems like everyone got this correct. Really good quizzing by everyone. So all of you seem like really ardent football fans. This is really heartening to see. The next question was this. This style of play in Spain's football, characterized by short passing, was this term was coined by Andres Montes, who made this popular. And which phase is this? Ayushman Dubey, Ashwin Vijay, Ryan, Rahul said tiki-taka is indeed the correct answer. Tiki-taka, the passing football, for which Barcelona was also famously popular. But their coach Pep Guardiola apparently said Barca doesn't play tiki-taka because he apparently didn't like this connotation with this technique. Tiki-taka is indeed the correct answer. The next question was this. Karim Benzema, the person who you see, his outfit was inspired by whom? Another pop culture reference, Tupac, Willow Ashwin, Utkarsh, Parthapratim, Tupac Shakur is the correct answer. The famous rapper who wore this same dress in an award function in 1994, shortly before he was killed. Benzema is a very ardent fan of Tupac Shakur and he paid tribute to him in this Ballon d'Or award ceremony. Tupac Shakur is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question was this video.
Congratulations on your recent
A very famous
Thank you.
footballer who was
Thank
being
you very much.
interviewed.
We're both very excited.
Trevor Noah talked about her.
a list of achievements that could only be matched by
Yes, indeed. Utkarsh, Ryan, everyone, you are correct. This is indeed Megan Rapinoe, champion of LGBTQ rights and a brilliant footballer from USA. Megan Rapinoe is the correct answer. That will fetch you full 10 points. Really good going, everyone. It seems like most of you have answered the questions correctly. That is very amazing. Next question was this connect question. You see three images. What connected them? Let's see how many could Ashwin, Harshav, Nikash. Everyone is saying it's Pele. Willow is saying it's Manchester. Joseph Stalin says Robin van Persie, and the answer we are looking for is indeed Pele. Pele, the legendary footballer who passed away recently. And how do they connect? This is the Black Pearl from the Pirates of the Caribbean series. The second photo is of Albert Einstein, and the third is of Edison. So Pele was called the Black Pearl. Then he was born in a hospital which was named after Albert Einstein, and he was named after Thomas Alva Edison. His name was Edson Arantes de Nascimento, and that is how it connects. So since this was a very recent event, I just took up two unfamiliar photos of Einstein and Edison so as not to make the question too easy. Anyways, that was question number 10. The 11th question was this. Sagar Agarwal, Utkarsh Pant, Ahlak Ansari, Mo Salah, Mohammad Salah is indeed the correct answer. If he is good enough for you, he is good enough for me. That was the chant of Liverpool fans when Mo Salah was scoring goals at the rate of knots. Mo Salah, indeed, champion player for Liverpool, is indeed the correct answer. Brilliantly cracked by everyone. The next question was this. India qualified in the 1950 World Cup football, but they couldn't participate. A myth was perpetrated as the reason behind this. What was this myth? What was this myth? Didn't wear boots, barefooted, Ashwin says. Willow says playing without boots, India barefoot. Yes, indeed, that was the myth which was being propagated, that India missed the 1950 World Cup because they were not allowed to play barefoot, which is now being debunked as a myth, because apparently the All India Football Federation didn't have enough resources to send the country to the World Cup. The next question was another connect question. Three people. Sagar Agarwal says Chennai FC. Ashwin says Chennai FC. Yes, indeed, this is the connect is a Chennai FC. So the person who you see is Vita Dani. She is the cousin of Mukesh Ambani. Then obviously Abhishek Bachchan and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. They are the owners of Chennai FC. That is indeed the correct answer. If you write Chennai FC in the answers, that would fetch you full points. Brilliantly well done by everyone. Next question was this. This photo was shared recently on Instagram by this lady with the caption, "Yes, I do." Who is this person? You had to write the full name. Sagar Agarwal says Ronaldo Nazario. Ashwin, Ronaldo Nazario. Yes, indeed, Ronaldo Nazario is the correct answer. he recently got engaged to Selena Locks. This is apparently his third marriage, and Ronaldo Nazario is indeed the correct answer. So everyone who rolled Ronaldo won't be getting points because we specifically mentioned that you need to give us the full name. Anyways, moving on to the next question was this. A video of Thierry Henry playing football in his apartment. Hunchback says Arsene Wenger. Ashwin, Arsene Wenger, Nikash Kotari, Wenger. This is indeed Arsene Wenger, the legendary manager of the Arsenal team, who Thierry Henry was playing under him during that time, and that is why he says sorry boss in this famous video by Nike. Arsene Wenger is indeed the correct answer. Well done, well done. The final few questions. The next one, 16th. He played as a goalkeeper for Jamaican parish leagues. Then he was a referee for a Football World Cup qualifier match. And then he became a cricket umpire. And this is indeed Steve Buckner. Yes, Utkarsh, Ryan, Harishav, everyone is correct. This is indeed the legendary cricket umpire Steve Buckner. That would fetch you full points. Moving on to the next question was this. His trademark goal celebration with arms folded and hands tucked under his armpits, inspired by his younger brother. Sagar Agarwal says Kylian Mbappé. Bindu Rajiv says Mbappé. Mbappé is indeed the correct answer. His iconic style of celebrating a goal was actually inspired by his brother, who also plays football. His name is Ethan Mbappé, as you see here. That was question 17. Kylian Mbappé, one of the legends of this year's World Cup. Heartbreak moments for him. Anyways, he has a long career ahead of him. Next question was this video. The other final was played
On June 30th, 2002, the
Between
same
whose
day
team?
as the World Cup final in Japan,
Ajmal,
there was another final
Kanar
between the
says
two lowest
Bhutan
ranked
and
teams.
Montserrat. Bhutan and Montserrat. Utkarsh Pant. Yes, indeed. Bhutan and Montserrat were the two lowest ranked teams during 2002, and at that time when the World Cup final was being played, they also partook in a football match which was held in Bhutan. Bhutan beat Montserrat 4-0, and this was a subject of a documentary called The Other Final, which is a very good piece of cinema. Ankesh Shah, that's absolutely correct. That was question 19. That was question 18. Question number 19 was, Bhutan and Montserrat. Bhutan was ranked 202 and Montserrat was 203. And this was the subject of the movie, the documentary, The Other Final. Question 19 was about the city in which 70% of world's footballs are being manufactured. Which city is this? Harishav, Ahalak Ansari, Swapnil Samanta, Sialkot. Yes, indeed, Sialkot is the correct answer. Sialkot in Pakistan, where most of the footballs in the world is being manufactured now. That is indeed the correct answer. The final question of the quiz was this tune. The tune, a very famous tune, and the person who was playing is also very famous. UEFA Champions League theme. Yes, Sagar, that is absolutely correct. Utkarsh Pant. Yes, indeed. This was Lionel Messi. What can't he do? So we started our quiz with the three legends, and we end our quiz with the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, the person who lifted the World Cup for Argentina, an absolute legend. So that brings us to the end of the quiz. Hope you had fun. If you did, please like and share this with your friends and family who like football and who like quizzing in general. And please stay subscribed to the channel. And we will be sharing the winners of the quiz very soon, tomorrow around this time. And thank you again. Thanks for being a part of this quiz. Vamonos!